let's see. There it is. Although you have a black screen. Oh, there you are. Okay.
A black screen?
Yeah, you're on there.
Yeah.
See, because I have the phone. You can't see it. See, I have this on there, so I can see the chat coming through before it comes on here.
Ah, clever. I should try that.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have 7 people already. Hey, I know these people.
It's the usual suspect.
Yes.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Sweep Spot, live on YouTube.
That's right. Hello. So,
our friend and host, Lynn Barron, will take us on a wild imagination trip.
we're going to have fun tonight. I think we're going to do trivia. Maybe. Yeah.
I think we should talk about knitting. Hello, everybody. PDXer, Pushpin Oneer, DW, we know who you are. Christine Spurlock.
I see.
John the UPS guy. Matthew Anthony. Stephanie Fix. Yeah.
Yes, it is. We're taking roll right now, and we will start.
The world has never had a good definition of the word sanitize. The American people are much in want of one.
What do you guys want to talk about tonight? I have a book we could do trivia. If you want to do some Disneyland trivia. Does that sound fun? I don't know.
We could have somebody guess the number of gray hairs in my stubble. Yeah. Kim Rodriguez.
Oh, yes. And St. George, yes, it is beautiful here. Although,
did you guys get a flyover? Did you guys get a flyover? We got a flyover.
We did a couple weeks
ago. We got a flyover. A couple weeks ago. Okay. Yeah.
There was an earthquake in Nevada. It was like 6.5 or something. Supposedly people felt it. I didn't feel it.
Probably more nuclear tests.
Maybe. So what? Oh, I think I know who DW is.
You know who DW is.
You know. Let's see. We'll start in Tomorrowland. So everyone just kind of gray hair. Yeah. Okay, everyone just whoever can say it first. Let's see. These are too easy. Hold on.
You got to find one that's a little bit more difficult, huh?
Our listeners are way more educated than this. Okay.
How many happy haunts are there in the Haunted Mansion?
How many gallons of water are in the submarine lagoon? No. What? What water-based attraction preceded the submarine voyage in the Tomorrowland Lagoon? Go. Waiting. Yes, DW got it. Stephanie got it. Okay. Next.
Alex got it. Alex got it first, right?
Oh, Alex did. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Alex did. Sorry, DW. Let's see. Who performed the first Space Mountain onboard soundtrack?
That would have been me. I was making noise with my armpit, and anyway.
Oh, is that you? 73. Let's see here. Let's see what the answer is, because I think I know.
I think I think DW got it first. I think.
Let's see. Yep. He's okay. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Staying on focus here. Let's see.
Let's see.
Got some more coming. Hold on. Okay, we're going to do an easy one for you guys. No, that's way too easy. Okay. Sorry. We can't have too easy. Like I said, our listeners are way more. What is the area between the Matterhorn and It's a Small World called? According to this book. Are you entertained, Ken?
It's a teenage wasteland.
No. What is the area between the Matterhorn and It's a Small World called? There's some coming in here. Questions are coming in. No. Well, maybe because no. Okay. No. No, Matthew.
PXer is being too general. DW is talking about from a custodial perspective.
Stephanie, I think, the closest we have here. So, let's see, we have any more coming in? No. Okay. It is called Small World Way. So I think Stephanie was
There
the
you
closest. What was the Matterhorn bobsled's What was the Matterhorn bobsled's claim to fame when it opened in 1959?
Claim to fame.
Mm-hmm.
There could be more than one.
Well, let's see. Let me see.
Let's see what people answer.
Yeah. Yep, John got it right.
John, the UPS guy, got it right, huh? What about like the tallest building in Anaheim?
Dennis got it. Stephanie got it. Okay.
PDXer and I are on the same page there.
Okay, here's a hard one. No Googling. You cannot Google this, okay? In what year?
Don't give them ideas.
In what year was King Arthur Carousel originally built?
Originally built, the carousel itself, right?
Yeah. Not the attraction, not the name of the attraction. And then I have another one after that. That Stephanie has to get it.
It's a very hard one.
I don't know.
Here we are being irresponsible, not wearing our masks.
Yeah, this is a hard one. So unless you know, no, those aren't correct. It's in the 1800s. We'll give a few more minutes, a few more seconds. If you don't know, you don't know, and that is 1875. Okay, this one's for Stephanie, but you guys can all join in.
That's the same year. 1875 is the same year Harry was born.
Oh wow. Okay, ready? Which is the largest building in Storybook Land? Okay. Largest building in Storybook Land.
You're drinking water again, Lynn.
I know, I'm thirsty.
You'll never be president. You got to turn down some of those spotlights.
Yeah, but which castle? Actually, I don't think it's a castle. There's a hint. It was completely replaced in 1988 due to its constant exposure to the sun.
Huh.
Okay. Yes, Stephanie, or sorry, Christine got it. Well, it says here, so I don't know if it's St. Wellington Cinderella's Chateau. I don't know. All right. You guys like this or no? Because we could talk about something else. Just don't want to talk about the current situation of our country. Let's see. We have to do the hard ones for you guys.
Well, according to one of our friends, another person broke into the park yesterday.
Oh, really?
Trespassed.
They want in? Okay.
People want in,
I guess this would be more of a cast member thing. I don't know. Let me look this up here. I don't think any regular person would know this. All right, ready, Ken? Where is the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad computer room? Where is the Big Thunder Mountain Railroad computer room?
Well, I know, but I'm gonna wait. At least I think I know.
Really a room. According to this description, doesn't sound like a room. That noise. Hey. Just to the left side. No. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say, because that was kind of a hard one. Okay, it says it's directly behind the dinosaur skeleton. If you look closely while online, you can see a general box shape to the area from which the dinosaur bones just jawed out. Okay, let's do some fast ones here. These are easy. What was the name of the fort on Tom Sawyer Island? What was the name of the fort on Tom Sawyer Island? You know these, Ken?
I know that one.
Okay. You know that. You know that.
It's Fort Restrooms.
Huh?
You know that, right? It's Fort Restrooms.
Fort Restrooms? Okay. What is the fort? What was it called on Tom Sawyer Island? No, it was. Yes, John. John got it right. Christine got it right. Stephanie got it right. I see him coming in here. Okay. Moving on. Almost too easy. Okay. Which is not one of the names of the rafts that transport guests to Tom Sawyer Island? Which of the names is not? I'm going to name 4. Becky Thatcher, Huck Finn, Mark Twain, or Injun Joe. Which is not one of the names? Becky Thatcher, Huck Finn, Mark Twain, Injun Joe. Yes, John got it right. Christine got it right.
Paul Thomas, DW. Christine.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't want to do the multiple choice because those are kind of, I have to read them off. Let's see. All right, how about this? Ready? Who was Mickey Moo? Who was Mickey Moo?
Who was Mickey Moo?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna play like you're like Karnak the Magnificent and I'm McMahon. Who was Mickey Moo?
Okay. Yes. Let's see here. Is this fun or no? Okay. I'm enjoying it.
But I think Alex was the first to get right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. The cow at Big Thunder Ranch. Everyone looks like they got it.
The cow. There was actually, there must have been a ranch that was putting out corporate birthmarks on cows.
Yeah.
I think Juan Valdez from the Colombian Coffee Company had a cow with his image on it. So.
Okay. Let's see.
What's everybody's favorite restroom?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Ken. You ask a question like that, and then I'll ask a question from the trivia book.
Well, we can go back to the trivia, but you can say what's everybody's favorite restroom at the resort?
Favorite restroom to use. There's no right answer. So, well,
there's a right answer.
There is a wrong one. No, just kidding. Favorite restroom.
Because I'm looking for ideas. Next time I'm at the resort, which one I'm going to use?
Depends, right? Stephanie likes the Alice restaurant. Oh wow, we have a bunch here. Paul likes Hungry Bear.
John's like one that's open. One that's not flying.
Ryan, Club 33 is the right answer.
Alice, TW says Tiki Room.
Yeah.
Christine says whichever I'm closest to. PDXer says the one behind Alice. Yeah.
What do you think? Paul? Definitely not Adventure. Yeah. What about you, Kim?
I've always tried to avoid using the restrooms at the park, believe it or not.
All right. Well, that's not the right answer. If you had to use one, what's your favorite?
I like the backstage toad one.
On stage guest restroom.
Stage. Well, you've got the refreshers over there at Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, those are pretty cool. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Before that, I was gonna say I like the Innovations. Well, I call it Innovations restroom. I don't know what it's called now. DW might know,
Yeah.
but I call it Innovations Skyway
Call
restroom.
it Skyway.
Skyway. Those are my favorite. They just seem like there's hardly ever anyone in there, and it's huge.
The crane bathroom of tomorrow.
DW said it's called Skyway.
How can it be called Skyway? Skyway hasn't been there since 1994. That's over 25 years.
Yeah. I know we used to call it Innovations, but then, I don't know. I left before.
The one that's not in Chapter 5 condition.
Yeah, theming wise, I think the Alice or Galaxy's Edge, I think also for theming, definitely win.
Yeah. Of
Although,
course, when they
yeah.
they tore out the ranch, I like the ranch restrooms when the ranch was closed.
Oh, yeah.
It's an on-stage restroom, but once the ranch was closed, cast members could still access it.
Critter Country is pretty cool now. It looks nice. It's huge in there too. Let's see. Let's do Adventureland. These are easy. We gotta find the medium. Okay, let's see. Those are multiple choice.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to ask people: do you have a favorite drinking fountain? Do you have a favorite fountain? I use drinking fountains a lot, so I like them.
Favorite drinking fountain? Is
Yeah,
there
favorite drinking fountain?
Is there one?
Because there's some that have better water pressure. There's some that are cooler, that sort of thing.
Can you actually remember?
The ones at Toontown make noise.
Oh,
at least
yeah.
they used to.
Yeah, and the lights too, right? Didn't it light up?
Yep.
Anaheim water is gross.
Anaheim water is gross. It's not Anaheim water, though. It's imported from elsewhere. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Rivers of America.
Pirates DF.
Sleeping Beauty in the afternoon. Pirates drinking fountain? Oh, in the queue. Yeah. The one on the bottom, LA water sucks.
Refill station at Disneyland Terrace. Yeah, refill stations are a good addition.
It is. Plaza Inn has one too, I think. Okay, let me get my question going while they're doing that. Okay, I have one. Ready? What enchanted tiki room bird did Golden Horseshoe Review star Wally Bogue voice? Which bird did Wally Bogue voice in the tiki room?
Rosita. She's not actually in there.
Yep. DW got it. Christine got it.
I think Paul Thomas was the first to get it, right?
Oh, yeah. Wait, was he? Oh, Paul, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Rosita's in the tropical hideaway. Do you have another one?
No, go ahead and ask a general question like that. Those are fun.
If you ride the Disneyland Railroad, which station do you like to get on? Do you prefer to get on?
Yeah.
Paul Thomas says Main Street, no substitute. Same with Alex and DW. Alex says it's got the shortest line lately. New Orleans Square and Tomorrowland gets slammed, according to Alex. Main Street Grand Circle Tour from Christine. Stephanie says New Orleans. Kim Rodriguez says Main Street. Paul Thomas says you got to climax with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave your personal life out of this. No, sorry. Sorry, that was totally inappropriate. I'm sorry. PDXer says Main Street and 2-quarter ride to New Orleans. Yeah. I'm glad you're laughing, Paul.
No one said Toontown.
I still think of that as Videopolis.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? Where's your favorite station to get on the Jungle Cruise boats? No.
Okay.
You didn't know about the secret ones, did you? No.
Okay, ready? Here's a question.
Okay.
Who provided the voice for the ghost host? Who provided the voice for the ghost host?
Who provided the voice for the ghost host? There's actually more than one answer now.
Well, yeah, but for the traditional.
Yeah, Alex got it first.
Yeah. But everyone else looks like they got it. John.
Well, Tony the Tiger is actually not the voice of the ghost host.
Yeah.
That's the voice of one of the singing busts.
Yeah.
That's Thurl Ravenscroft. And you can also hear him where else can you hear Thurl at Disneyland?
Yeah, that's a good one.
They're great. You know.
Okay.
The sub guy was that also Paul Frees? And PDXer's right. You can hear Thurl in Pirates.
Yeah.
Frog Ribbits on Splash Mountain. That makes sense. I
don't know.
I got one that may or may not be in the book.
Go.
I got a trivia question about a voice in the park. June Foray was a famous voice actress. Where can she be heard in Disneyland? She, by the way, June Foray was also a big supporter of animation in general, not necessarily Disney or just Disney, but she was a big supporter of animation. Your attention, please. Stephanie's talking about Tiki Room and train announcement. Your attention, please. But where can you hear anyone know where you can hear the voice of June Foray?
Currently?
I think it's still her. This one's too tough. This one's too tough. Gretchen Kelm put in a joke. Studio Beauty Castle. What I'm thinking of is, don't tell him, Carlos. Don't be cheeky.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was most famous for non-Disney voices. Rocky J. Squirrel from Rocky and Bullwinkle. She did a lot of commercials. Yeah, I don't know if she's anywhere else in the park other than Pirates.
Okay. I have a trivia question.
Yes.
Big Bear Country Jamboree. What were the names of the 3 stuffed heads in the Country Bear Playhouse? Up on the wall as you exit, what were the 3 heads named? I already saw who it is, who said it first. Alex got it first. DW, Christine, yep. You guys are fast on your Google. Just kidding.
Heck, I'm on part moose as it is.
Let's do another favorite thing. I like those too.
Those wall trophies scared the heck out of me when I was a kid.
All right, Matthew. Take care.
Thank you, Matthew. Be safe out there, Matthew.
Favorite. Let's see. Favorite.
Stephanie Fix got it right too. Yeah, Max Buff and Melvin. What's your favorite bench?
Okay. If you had to rest for 30 minutes, where's the best place to rest?
Yes, that's good. That's a good one. If you
30 minutes. So none of the shows are 30 minutes that I know of. Well, yeah. None of the attractions.
Lincoln.
Like in the show or in the shade? Yeah, but
you know where I used to love to do it was the Disney Gallery patio. Or the balcony. The Disney either the balcony or the patio. And of course, can't do that anymore. Your favorite was removed for Project Stardust, Alex? Where was your favorite? Kim Rodriguez, in the shade, that's a good answer. Christine Spurlock says the train. Stephanie Fix says the people mover. Yeah, people mover's really at rest right now, isn't it? DW says Hungry Bear restrooms in the back. Because DW's a cast member, that's why. At the train station from PDXer, Tiki Room from Gretchen Kelm, any shade bench, says Kim Rodriguez, pre-show and show for John, so he's talking about Lincoln. Alex says Haunted Mansion brick planter. Yes, that was removed, wasn't it?
yeah.
John, the UPS guy for Hungry Bear, Disney Gallery with best PDXers. I agree.
I think my favorite was the. I like the Hungry Bear restaurant up on that, up on the patio at the back area.
Yeah, there's Stephanie Fix this dessert party for Fantasmic on the Disney Gallery balcony was the best. Yeah, that was nice. I remember before they started that, when you could just sit there for free. I mean, you weren't being served anything, but yeah, that was pretty nice. But then they figured people want to do it, so we can start charging for it and serving stuff to make it worth it.
Yeah.
There is that porch on Main Street that's when you're heading towards the castle. It's on the right-hand side in front of one of the stores. That's a popular place because it's a lot of good people watching there.
Hmm. Okay. I have one that Ken might know. Okay. Here's another trivia. Ken might know this one. What was Splash Mountain's claim to fame in 1989? What was Splash Mountain's claim to fame in 1989?
Running wildly over budget. Yeah, I know what they're probably listing in there.
Yeah, Alex got it. Alex is on it. Yes, Alex got it. Let's see if
Stephanie brought up Coke Corner for the previous question. Stephanie brought up, or not Stephanie, Christine brought up Coke Corner by the piano.
Oh yeah.
And PDXer and Stephanie are both right about it's the old Wizard of Braz porch.
Yeah.
And I think Alex is right.
Yeah.
And John, the UPS guy, and Stephanie Fix. It was actually, I think it was originally planned to be at a 45-degree angle, and they ended up building it like 47-degree angle. And you can imagine when you add 2 degrees, that kind of messes with the attraction when now you've got higher speeds and all that sort of thing. But yeah. Kim Rodriguez, most gallons of water.
Yeah, maybe.
PDX or total monotonic recycle.
Okay. Let's see. What else do you want to ask him?
I know. favorite blended grass.
The second book, I have autographed copies. You can get them on our website, thesweetspot.com.
Yes, Kiki.
Get it today. Yeah. Cheaper than Amazon right now.
Yes. If you love the first book, you'll love the second book. So,
but if you hate the first book, you'll still love the second book.
Yes, you'll love the second book anyway.
You're welcome. Awesome. I'll mail it out on Monday. Tell me if you want your name, whatever your name is. Obviously not Kiki. It might be, but tell me what name you want in the book. On the instructions, there's a spot to write something. Okay. I love hearing Backstage Disneyland. Oh, yeah.
And PDXer says, thanks, I got my book, must read. The check's in the mail, PDXer. Yeah.
Oh, what were you asking, Ken?
I don't know. I wasn't asking anything.
Okay. I have one.
You could say, what's your favorite parking stall? No, anyway, go ahead.
I was going to say Jungle Cruise, night or day?
Jungle Cruise. I have a story about that.
Okay. Tell the story while we get answers coming in.
Okay. When I was trying to time out my proposal to my wife because I had recruited a friend who was at work and going to rush over to the park with a video camera because we didn't have smartphones back then. This was back in the dark ages. He was going to. I needed to stall long enough for my friend to get in place to video the proposal. So we were passing by the Jungle Cruise, and my wife, my soon-to-be fiance, was saying, "Hey, let's do the Jungle Cruise," and I'm like, I didn't want to. I didn't want to go on it because we would miss the time limit. So I said, well, it's better at night. And she's like, really? And I said, yeah, it's better at night. I had to think of something like quick. So that's a running joke for us to this day.
I see.
So
I
I had to get her over to the Snow White Grotto.
I like it in the daytime because I don't know, you can see more. They have to shine the spotlight, and you can't see as much. But it seems like a lot of people like night. Okay.
But they have the loop in at night.
They do.
Oh.
Okay, we have some other questions coming in. That's not hard. Okay, let's see. Oh, Ken might know this, but I want to see what you guys think. Wait, let me see what the answer is first. Okay. This is going to be a stumper right here. Ready? What do Imagineers mean when they refer to an envelope of protection? What do Imagineers mean when they refer to an envelope of protection?
I'm going to say I know what it is. It's payoff money.
But
Here's your protection money.
you do know what it is, right, Ken?
I do know what it is.
Okay. Well, you have to say it. Yeah.
PDX is asking for how many years? How many years has it been since I proposed?
Oh.
It has been 16 years.
How many years did it take you to propose? No, this can't.
The anniversary, way too short of time to. No, the anniversary of the proposal is actually coming up here. So.
Yeah, I think those answers, DW and Kiki, are pretty on.
Well,
kind of.
If you go back to Adventure Through Inner Space, which had the same ride system as the Haunted Mansion ended up having, the sets of the attraction were too close to the guests, and the guests could reach out and touch some of the sets and tear parts of it off. And so when they did Haunted Mansion, they learned from that, and they made enough space around so that even if you're leaning out of the vehicle and reaching with your hand, you're unlikely to touch something. It's gotten larger and larger, the envelope. I mean, you go on Indiana Jones and you've got a golf club with you. You reach out and try to touch something, you're not going to touch it. So it is about guest safety as well as protecting the property.
Yeah. The book says the term refers to the relationship between riders on a Disneyland attraction and the sets of which surround them. And they do mention Adventure in Inner Space in that answer.
You have to wait for Walt to approve. On Toad, you can still touch a lot of the set, says Kiki. Well, yeah, they don't have a lot of space, do they? They kind of like the alternative is not having the attraction.
Yeah.
Kim Rodriguez. I freaked out on Interspace. I was 5 years old. Well, yes. Okay, Kim, take a good look at your screen because we're going to recreate the attraction, okay?
Uh-oh.
There's my recreation of Adventure Through Inner Space. We used to call it, we just referred to it as the Big Eye. I want to go on the Big Eye. And still, I continue to shrink. Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
It's only because this is a custodial thing. Not really. What is your favorite popcorn stand? If you had to buy popcorn, where would you get it?
None of them.
Not the closest one. That's not fair. What is the best popcorn stand favorite one?
You're welcome, John, for making her freak out.
Yes, Kiki, I do remember the Starcade.
Stephanie's right. People used to steal the apple on the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do remember the old Starcade, Kiki. And there, there were people. That's one of the attractions that Tony Baxter actually worked, and he'll tell you that people used to come up to him and say, "Can you guarantee me that I am going to be restored to my original size by the end of the attraction?" What the one that is DW, the one that's closed for popcorn? Yeah, what is your favorite PDXer? I'm a cheapskate. It's the microwave. I hear you. Favorite popcorn stand. They all have those little. They have those little figurines that are churning the popcorn, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
There's one over by Mansion that has it's a ghoul. It's like a ghoul but the ghoul's wearing like a top hat. So sometimes guests go, "Is that Abraham Lincoln?"
At Christmas, they turn that into. I think it's Oogie
Oogly Boogly.
Yeah.
Oogly Boogly's gonna get me.
Kiki said he goes for the pretzels, or they go for the pretzels, less mess for sleepers. Yeah.
Yep, pretzels and the other good one is churros. Christine says she only gets buckets and not popcorn. Stephanie fixed the free popcorn they gave the cast members. Yeah, that was.
Where'd they do that? When did they do that, Ken, or where?
Pretty rarely they would, because I don't think they were supposed to do it, but pretty rarely the vendor would say, "Here, I've cleaned out my my cart. It's the end of their operating hour," and they would give me like some popcorn in a bag or whatever. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know. It's
Yeah. That was a freaky attraction, Kim. You're saying you were not reassured by what they told you. Yeah, yeah, it's not a. It's a sci-fi attraction. What can you say? Normal magnification. I like the hidden Mickeys in the attraction, but that was.
Yeah.
No, it's not just you. Stephanie Fix says if you went to outdoor vending in the morning, they would give you leftover day-old popcorn. I used to feed it to the ducks on Storybook. Remember, the outdoor vending used to be there behind what became conventions. Their headquarters used to be back there.
Where?
Outdoor Vending's headquarters used to be behind Tomorrowland. It used to be behind the America Sings building.
America Sings. Oh, really?
Then they built.
Our locker was moved over there.
It was, and then of course they got that brand new facility that's over there behind Splash Mountain. So.
Oh.
What was the Haunted Mansion like backstage, like in the cast bathroom? Well, if you've ever seen Harry Potter and there's moaning Myrtle in the restrooms, it's kind of like that. No. No, they, the haunted mansion, the cast bathroom in the Haunted Mansion is very, very simple. They had two really small private restrooms. By that I mean one person goes in at a time, and I think they had one for women and one for guys because back then we only had two genders. And it was private. I mean, you would lock the door, and it was just very simple, but you had to basically find it in the dark because it's kind of back behind the changing portraits. Haunted Mansion just has a huge backstage to it. We'll have to do a whole episode on that.
On backstage restrooms?
Backstage of the mansion, but I guess we can do backstage restrooms too. Stephanie Fix says miracles from molecules, courtesy of the Sherman Brothers. That's true. Miracles from molecules. Oh, PDXer wants to know about the story of the Mike Fink keelboats going down. That was one of my favorite rides, he says. Well, that was in 1997, I believe. They were only being used seasonally by that point. And already, if the Columbia was, or the Mark Twain for that matter, were in the side dock, they wouldn't load the front of the keelboats, that was like my favorite spot to sit on the keelboats, was the very front. But it was a safety issue. So then they were only using them seasonally, and then as they were coming around past like Big Thunder Falls, I guess the host was rocking it, because they would walk back and forth on the back of it to make it tilt from side to side. And I guess it just tilted too much and tilted over. So you had a bunch of guests go into the river. I was the Adventureland Frontierland custodial foreman that day for that time of the day, and so I saw it. And again, this is 1997, so it's not like everybody has this cell phone camera. A man by the name of Vince that we worked with had a regular camera though, and he was snapping pictures. And I just told him, he was on my crew that day. I just told him, I don't see you doing that. And they were using the Tom Sawyer Island rafts to do evacuations off of it. So I knew that was the end of it. I knew this is going to be the end of it. I knew the keelboats are done. They're not going to bring them back. And sure enough, they didn't. That was the end of them. Back in the day when it got really busy, they would run both keelboats, the Bertha May and the Gully Wumper. So they'd load one up, and by the time they're done loading and they would push off, the next one could come in. You think about that. The river had two keelboats. It would have the Mark Twain, the Columbia, and it would have maybe up to 3 Tom Sawyer Island rafts running. And you had canoes, and it was a very busy river.
How many could fit on the keelboats? How many people?
What about how many people? It wasn't. It was very low capacity. You couldn't fit. I don't even think you could fit 24 people on there. Maybe, I don't know, because you had seating. You had like 2 seats up front, which I said they didn't use a lot. You had seats on the top, and then you had seats down below. Yeah. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't even think you could fit 24 people on a boat.
How many cast members? Was it just one?
You had one pilot and you had one shoving the boat off from the dock. So if you were running both boats, you'd have like 3.
But I mean, was there 2 cast members that would go all the way around, or was it just the one?
There was just only one cast member who would operate the boat. When you were out on the river, we were out there with one cast member.
I couldn't remember. I've been on it. I just don't remember that. I wasn't working there.
Yeah.
Was there an escape cave for kids?
There was a long time. I forget when they took it out. By the time I was going in the 80s, mid to late 80s, the escape tunnel was gone. So
where would you enter it at, though? From the fort?
I don't know. It was somewhere back in the fort there. You would enter it, you can come out a cave on the side.
Yeah, I remember that part, but I can't remember where you was it over by the restrooms inside the fort?
Yeah, yeah. And then when they redid the island a little bit, they kind of put a cave next to the fort, but it wasn't an escape. Like it didn't lead into the fort. So
I think that was the same exit, though.
They might have restored that, but it didn't actually go into the fort.
They need to bring that fort back.
There were only 2. John, the UPS guy's saying there were only 2 keelboats. Always thought there were more. There was the Bertha May and the Gullywumper, and that was it. And then in later years, they only would run one at a time, so they didn't need more than 2.
Yeah, you had the canoes. Yeah, you had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Well, we have a couple more minutes. Any last minute questions?
Any last words? Or we could impersonate attractions again. Or hey, we could recreate. Swallow your camera. You can recreate the storybook canal boat. No, just kidding. Into the mouth of Monstro.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for participating. People are dropping off.
Yeah.
Had enough of your eye.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for buying the books and promoting the books to people who will listen. Poor Kim. Oh, PDXer is so kind with his words. Thank you, PDXer.
Thank you. Yeah, so we have a good podcast coming up next week. Yeah. Buy the books. I still have autographed copies on our website. Leave subscribe to the podcast on YouTube. Leave reviews. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, DW. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
It's 9 o'clock. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he said hi. Well, bye.
Better
All right. See you guys.
Bye-bye.